Alright, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video, getting back into Overwatch related video, and today we're going to be looking at a lot of the community's reaction to the patch notes that came out on October 31st. Now I'm recording this on November 2nd, it'll be out November 3rd, so it's been quite some time since the patch notes have been released, but I do want to get the community's thoughts on it because I think that'd be cool. Anyway, getting into it here, first comment we're going to read, they added a 5-second timer before you can confirm leaving a game. Laugh my ass off. I don't know, but it's shorter than Zen Discord new cooldown. That's messed up, man. You know what? I should probably do that first. For those of you that are out of the loop with the patch notes, we're gonna do a very brief rundown on them. Diva gets buffed, movement speed penalty reduced while using the fusion cannons. Micro missiles are 50. All right, 50 now instead of 40 in terms of projectile speed. We also have a Doom nerf here, minimum wall stun nerf, and a maximum wall stun nerf. Winston got a buff, secondary fire range increased from 30 to 40 meters. That's kind of cool. Cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds on the assault mode for Bastion, and weapon spread increased by 10%. This is actually a really big nerf. Cassidy, cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds on the grenade. May, her slow effect is 30% now instead of 40. Sombra for some reason got buffed. Ultimate cost decreased by 10%. Symmetra got a nerf to her health, it's at 200 now. Anna, cooldown increased from 10 to 12 seconds on her bayonet grenade. Baptiste, big nerf here. Health decreased from 150 to 125, and cooldown increased from 23 to 25 on her immortality field. Lil Yachty, a sizable nerf here. Projectile size cut by half. Base health on the pylon is down to 50. Okay, her healing pylon has a total of 100 HP now instead of, what was it, 125 before, I believe. Her cooldown when destroyed increased from 12 to 15 seconds. Kiriko got the smallest of nerfs. Suzu increased by 1 second. Lifeweaver got a really sizable nerf here. That was really surprising. Ammo reduced from 20 to 16. Max heal reduced from 75 to 70. And life grip cooldown increased from 16 to 19 seconds. That's pretty sizable in terms of it being a nerf. And then Zenyatta got the fattest of nerfs. Time to wear off when not in the line of sight increased from 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, but can no longer be reapplied to the same target for 7 seconds after the effect has been removed, which is a massive nerf. Range increased from 30 to 40 meters. Yeah, I just think that's a huge nerf to Zenyatta. But anyway, now let's get to the reactions after that very brief discussion, or overview, I should say. The Zen nerf is massive in my opinion. Tanks will be rejoicing. This means Zen can't really pressure Zarya because she can erase Discord at will. 7 seconds is a long time, and I'm not to agree with you. I'm curious to see if that'll get changed. If Zen, you know, his pick rate goes down, his win rate goes down, because we already know that devs heavily look at win rate when it comes to characters. Just give Cassidy a new ability instead of the nade. It's just sad at this point. It's a bad ability and it sucks to get stuck by it. Could even just give him 2 roles instead of 1 if you really don't want to invest into making a new ability. Blizzard really hates Cassidy, huh? I don't have a lot to add here other than I have played Cassidy, and using his grenade is really funky because sometimes it'll really haul ass on a target, other times it won't. It definitely works really funky, but yeah, I would like to see some more consistency with that one, and nerfing him I don't think is just good at all. Lifeweaver heals too much. Yes, because that's basically all you made him to do, and then you nerf his utility on top. Why? Okay, the healing, if you have a problem with it, nerf that, but I don't see why they had it to add a cooldown, 3 seconds extra cooldown on the life grip. I think that's just too much. The only reason he was viable was because of his high healing output coupled with his debatable utility. I don't see him getting picked all that often. Now for sure there are other supports that can do better. Yeah, honestly, even then I didn't see Lifeweaver too much, but his win rate must have been too high or something for them to, you know, nerf him like that. They didn't touch Orisa, lol, what the F. Can't believe people aren't talking about this. I'm so sick of seeing her and Zarya. My assumption is that they think Orisa does her job appropriately, but was overwhelming due to other factors. Since beta, she went from OMG to just a noob stomper to LOL ignore the horse, she can't do anything, to a solid pick to meta. That is a lot of changes. Let me add there. Reducing the things that enable her might show that Orisa herself is in a decent spot, just at a risk of bringing unhealthy interactions to the surface like sustained stacking, which isn't inherently bad. It gives them more info on how to be careful when balancing. This is a lot. This is a lot to read from a comment. I think targeting cooldowns was a really smart idea and want to try the patch out because I think it changes a lot of the flow in fights when you start adding changes up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and relay some information I recently saw that I think was really insightful. And there was this video I started watching on Maximilian Dude talking about balancing fighting games. And in that video, you know, it cut to a dev talking about his game and was saying that when balancing a fighting game, but I like to think that this is how devs think with all games. This is just, again, my 2 cents. But anyway.
At a certain thing, and they're rallying together to be mad together because they want change, right? Jago is too strong. His healing is through the roof. I did all that damage, and now he's got it back. I'm pissed, Iron Galaxy. What gives, right? And I think, you know, maybe a less experienced developer will be like, I guess the healing's too much. They're all saying it's too much. Let's reduce the healing. We did not do that. We instead took 4 months to really study Jago and figure out the root of the problem. We wanted to find the disease, not the symptom. Because we always had this feeling that the healing was a symptom. And when we really dug into it, we were like, okay, Jago doesn't have any bad matchups in the entire game. His worst matchup's a 5-5. Why is that? Jago's not weak anywhere on the screen, actually.
He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Jago covered like everything.
Only kind of weak mid-screen. He's really good full screen and he's really good up close. But as soon as he's mid-screen, he has this magical move called the wind kick, where he's immediately in your face and he's only like -2. So he can immediately get out of his worst distance in any matchup and be at his best distance. So we nerfed wind kick frame advantage. We didn't nerf the healing. We said, okay, medium and heavy wind kicks are more minus now. The heavy one's punishable. The medium one is sometimes punishable. And we told people why we did it in the patch notes, and they hated it. They all erupted. This is not what we asked for. We wanted you to nerf the healing. The healing is what was pissing us off. Why did you do this? Jago players are going to have to rethink their game plan now, so they're pissed too. Everyone's big mad. And then a month and a half later, no one was complaining about Jago anymore. And new matchup charts were coming out, and Jago now had 4 or 5 bad matchups in the cast. Because we found the disease. The disease was that this character had no weakness on the screen. And I think developers really have to spend a lot of time trying to find the disease instead of listening to people crying about the symptoms, you know?
Moral of the story is that there's a lot of different ways that we have seen developers approach and balance fighting games. None of them are specifically right.
So is Orisa going off just a symptom of supports being unkillable or in supports being too valuable? Maybe. I don't know. But I think that that's something that they're testing, and they're really just trying to find the disease to Orisa being what she is and how relevant she is in the meta. They nerfed Cass, ? The worst DPS in the roster, without giving him any buffs, ? Are you okay, Blizzard? I feel like I didn't need to be saying the ? I think the way I was pronouncing it was enough. But anyway, give the guy his range back. He is outranging by everyone right now. Second comment down here, for me, it's more funny that they said Cassidy is underperforming, so they're nerfing him. Nice. I didn't see on the patch that they said he was underperforming, but I guess we're gonna take his word for it. What the F are these Lifeweaver nerfs? I think that's a lot of people in this discussion. I think everyone is unhappy about these nerfs. Even non-Lifeweaver players are probably like, that's kind of random. And honestly, I'm not a Lifeweaver player, but I think that they overdid it with the nerfs. That's just too much. I didn't even see him all the time anyway, to be honest with you. Ain't no way they nerfed Cassidy without any compensatory buffs. Like, yeah, everyone agrees Mag Grenade is goofy and kind of annoying. It definitely is goofy, but he's arguably the worst hit scan in the game right now. Come on. Yeah, it's just weird, to be honest. I don't understand the thought process of not touching him in terms of buffs at all, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Unscoped Widowmaker main here. Let's go. Widow 76 main's rejoicing. Oh wait, I thought she got nerfed. Is she buffed? That was a Widow buff? What? Unscoped shots, Tariq's oh yeah, this is a buff. Oh my god, I totally misread that. So in order to reach the maximum spread, instead of 3 shots taken, it's now 7. Okay, that That makes sense. I was really confused for a second there. I'm like, dude, she got nerfed, but yeah, this is the first comment I've seen right here of anyone talking about it. Not that it's too important, but I mean, still, you know, that's a solid buff, right? Kind of. Sim nerf, laugh my ass off. Cause spamming alt fire is the peak of gameplay and her rework definitely didn't fail, guys. I love being a TP bot for my immobile tank and then spamming alt fire from high ground. Sim's alt fire is not fun. It is powerful, but not like consistent because it's just too slow. But one shot is like it is powerful, but yeah, then again, it's too slow for it to be really anything. Another comment here talking about Zen, and I'm gonna be blunt here. The whole discussion in this entire community reaction has been mostly Orisa not getting touched, Cassidy being nerfed or not being buffed, and Zenyatta being nerfed. That has been most of the discussion. But we're gonna read this one anyway. Not sure how I feel about the Zen changes. The Discord nerf seems crushing, but it's somewhat offset by these buffs, which are frankly effing huge. Also, I'm afraid the nerf will backfire and have the opposite effect of what they probably intended. 7 seconds can feel like an eternity in this game, so Zen will have even less of an incentive to ever remove Discord from the enemy tank until the tank dies or they use a cooldown to cleanse it. It's so weird to see that Bap and Kiriko are getting yet another slap on the wrist, nothing nerf. While Zen gets essentially a soft rework, neither of them will notice these nerfs even a little bit. They're so minuscule. Honestly, I think that Bat nerf is a solid start. I mean, yeah, the Kiriko one is damn near nothing, but the BAP one is a solid start. I mean, 7 seconds is a lot, but so is 2 seconds, especially on a cooldown. There's a lot of times where I'm spamming a button, like, come on, cooldown, get done, and I'm spamming that shit for fighting for my life. So 2 seconds, it's a start, and then also lowering the HP, like, it's a start. I don't think it's, you know, gonna change the game, but like I said, it's a start. We got an Anna comment here. And I didn't know that at first, but as I kept going through the comments, I figured it out because someone just flat out said it. But anyway, the most picked hero all year only got 2 seconds more cooldown as a nerf. LOL. Follow-up comment, it's a fat nerf. Dive characters actually get a chance to kill her now. Not fat enough. She will ultimately still play the same. As the follow-up comment. And then another follow-up comment by the same person, correct? Yes. Nah, play a dive character against her. You got an entire 2 more seconds to kill her, which is absolutely massive. I can't tell you how many times I've dove in Anna after she used nade only to have to leave because she gets it right back right before I'm able to secure the pick. So yeah, I mean, if you put it like that, it definitely sounds pretty reasonable. I'm gonna upvote that. 2 seconds is a lot of time in any FPS unless it's, I guess, Rainbow, because, you know, Rainbow Six Siege is a super slow game. But yeah, 2 seconds is a lot of time in a game like this that's pretty fast paced. Okay, last comment here, because I've been recording for quite some time now. On one hand, I like that they did small nerfs to the supports to avoid making them just terrible. On the other hand, I don't think people's issues with Anna or Kiriko is that their cooldowns are 2 seconds too short. Guess we'll see how it plays out. For Doom and Cass though, nerfs, do they really need that? Okay, that second half of the comment was really throwing me off. It said Zenyatta had a health increase, but right here, ever so slightly, it says base health increase from 50 to 75, total 225 now. I did not see that at all. I was like, dude, what is this guy talking about? 25 HP? Is he talking about Zenyatta or not? But let's finish out that comment now that I know that he is definitely still talking about Zenyatta. Where is this goddamn comment? Last things I want to say is, woo, that Zen change, let's go, baby. 25 more health is huge, and the Discord changes are great too, to be honest. Cleanses are a lot better versus Zen now, but we got the range back, so now we don't have to just spam Discord on the tank all game. I don't know, man. That 7 seconds to me is just too much. I don't think that's a woo kind of thing, but I guess we'll see how it pans out. You know, there's a lot of this is, you know, speculation early on because we actually haven't played the characters yet, but you know, it's November 2nd. The patch has been out. This is the 3rd day now. So I will come back to this community and see how the communities did to the current meta. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of the new patch in the comment section down below. Personally, I think it's fine. There's a couple of changes that are weird and random. A couple of things that I wish didn't get nerfed and a couple of things that I wish got buffed. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. As always, this is I'll Even Different. And we out.